Count me out of the strong woman chat. Audrey left. So we are entering into the second half of the year tomorrow. How are you doing with the goals that you set for the year?
What happens if I lose my way with the compass and a map? Love like a mountain that cannot be moved. Just as an eagle, I found freedom in you, a peace which brings me.
Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Audrey and I make content about all things wellness. And if that's your kind of thing, please consider staying by subscribing. It's nice here. It's a vibe. So today I am back with another Get Ready With Me, and we're just gonna turn this into a little chit chat because, so if that's something you're interested in, please continue to watch the video. I'm doing my eyeshadow first, and I got inspiration from Dineo Stole. I'll put her channel here. She did a cut crease, but it was like a matte cut crease and it looked so elegant. So that's what we're going for today. So we're going to start with Oud while I tell you how I'm redefining soft life. I think when soft life was introduced to me, it was about luxury. And I love me a bit of luxury, a bit of excitement, but I think I have come to the point where soft life for me is ease. Like anything that can bring ease into my life, that is what I am defining as soft life now. So when I talk about ease and soft life, I'm talking about simple things like me not being flustered. So planning ahead, planning my day, planning my content, batch shooting my content, knowing the concept I want to have, so I'm not upset when I'm editing, because that used to happen a lot where I would think I have enough footage or I would think I have enough angles, and then when I'm editing I realize I don't, and then that would really upset me. So even with my channel now, I want it to bring me as much ease as possible. So the only way I know how to do that is to actually plan out most of the things that I do. Of course, like I said last week with my last vlog, I love being spontaneous about the little things. But as for the things that I do every day, I really want to create ease. So that also means that in the evening, I'm going to do the dishes, and that's just going to help to start my morning in a fresh way, because I don't like waking up to dirty dishes. So small things like that are actually contributing to my soft life as I am progressing. Another thing that I understand is going to contribute to this soft life that I'm chasing is actually developing myself, studying, expanding my skills, so that when I am in situations where I need to use those skills, it's not going to be stressful for me. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that with my finger. Because the cream concealer is a little bit thick, but I like how that crease is looking. Hopefully we can get the same result on the other side. So yeah, developing my skills, filming skills, editing skills, academic skills, business skills, in order for me to build the empire that I'm trying to build. If you follow me on Instagram, in my bio it says slowly building an empire, and I wrote that years ago. I've had that bio for a long time because I always knew that my life is going to be my small little empire. So I have ventured in so many different businesses. I'm very academic, I'm very career driven, and the end goal is to have multiple sources of income so that money works for me and I don't work for money. And that is how I am redefining soft life. So I'm going to do the other side and I'll see you when I am applying the powder eyeshadow. So for the cut crease color, I'm going with desert sand. And speaking of soft life, count me out of the strong woman chat. Audrey left because the ease that I need in my life and the peace that I need in my life cannot go together with strong woman. Oh, that's nice. That color is nice. And I'm sure it's matching my nice. This is what I'm talking about, ease, when things just go together. So the society in general makes us believe that women are weak or they're incapable of holding certain roles. So when I say this strong woman chat, I mean in life in general, women are told to be strong. In the workplace, women are told to work harder than men in order to get recognition. And the one thing that women are always told to do is deal with their emotion or even repress their emotions because life goes on. So with everything that I have read, studied, experienced, I think expressing your emotions is not a weakness, but a strength because it allows you to free up the space for the next thing. It is a way of healing so that you don't take the trauma of one experience into another one. And dealing with whatever you're going through head on is the only way to guarantee that it's not going to affect the rest of your life. So with me, anytime you want to put strong woman in a sentence and my name was there before, please erase it. You can call me hardworking, I'll take that. You can call me diligent, I will take that. You can call me inspired, I will take that. You can call me motivated, I will take that. Disciplined, that is under my name. Strong woman, I don't want that anymore because I believe that in times that I need to be vulnerable is something that should also be regarded. This whole chat of deal with it or it happens to everyone or that's just how life is. I'm not in it anymore. I'm not in it anymore. All I want right now in my life is ease and peace. So bye bye, strong woman. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna get into is our foundation. And I think that's going to be the look because I already have an unintentional tan. And I don't think I'm gonna conceal anything like that because I'm just getting ready to film a video. Hint, hint. Stay tuned on the channel so you can actually know the video that I'm filming. So I have an option of the Note in Ebony and the Estee Lauder in Deep Spice, but I feel like this is a little bit darker. I'm gonna try this foundation today, and if it's too dark, then we are going to have to be forced to conceal. So let's see how it treats us today. So you see on my, I hope you can see that on my hand, you can tell that that is more or less my shade. It's even looking lighter. So I've really gotten a tan this summer. So in line with that chat of soft life and not being the strong woman, I also wanted to look into taking accountability because there is a certain life that I am trying to live. There's a certain life I'm trying to build for myself. And that means that I have to be accountable for my time, first and foremost. Because that is something that you can never get back. Money, you can always work hard and get it back. Friendships, you can always try and fix them or make new friends. A career, Yeah, you can literally rebuild your life in 3 to 5 years in a whole different career if you study well and work hard at it. But time, once you lose time, it cannot come back. So, like I was saying, planning my life, planning my time, and I usually do this at the beginning of the year. I write down my goals for the year. Then I write down my monthly goals. And I also put percentages where I feel like I've done what I said I would have done and where I lacked. But something I want to implement now is doing a quarterly check of where I'm doing with my goals so that I may be able to pull up my socks at maybe like right now we have 2 quarters left in the year. And if I review my goals from the beginning of the year and see where I am now, it will be easier for me to get to my goal at the end of the year and not just wait to do monthly goals, because my monthly goals are things that I can achieve in the month. But the bigger goals and, well, my 5 year goal, my 10 year goal, those are things that I need to constantly look back on. Oh, this color is actually so good. Sometimes I feel like I'm too lenient on myself because I know the situations that have been happening around me. I need to also take responsibility of the things that I actually could have done or could have changed despite the environment around me or the situations that are happening. So, in lieu of that, I am going to start doing quarterly appraisals of my life and my goals. So, I say this because we are entering into the second half of the year tomorrow. How are you doing with the goals that you set for the year? I always like doing this thing of, calling people out because it's also calling myself out. So, how are we doing with the goals that we set at the beginning of the year? Because we cannot be chasing soft life and ease and doing nothing about it, guys. Let's just be honest about that. So, yeah, that is my question to both you and myself, because tomorrow I am going to be reviewing where I'm at with my goals. And when I am done with that, I will see how we are doing. So, I was watching Joey's vlog, her last vlog. If you're watching this, it should be her last vlog, but with the way she's banging out content these days, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to put a picture of the vlog that I'm referring to here. And she was talking about what would happen if you stopped stopping yourself and minimizing your gifts, minimizing your talents, and actually pursuing and going after the things that you want. Something that stood out for me is the fact that when we are younger, we have so many passions, so many dreams. And as we grow older, we don't find the time to do them, or, a lot of things get in the way of us pursuing our dreams, either our career, our families. So many different things can stand in the way of that. But there is a verse that I would like to share with you. Let me just open it now. And it is from Proverbs 18, verse 16. And it says, "A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great." Or, "A man's gift opens doors for him and brings him before great men." So, the unique gift that you have, the passion that you have towards something, will open doors for you and bring you before those things that seem unattainable to you. But what happens when you don't pursue them? That means you are going to stay in the position that you are in the life you're living right now, And if you're satisfied with your life, I mean, that's well and good. But also remember that the gifts that we are given are not just for us, they're also for the people around us. And when you're not pursuing your purpose, you're depriving the world of the value that you can bring to them. You being content with who you are, where you are, may be closing the doors of the people you could have helped if you had pursued a business that was going to create employment, that was going to create profits that you were going to give to charity or give to the poor. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with being content with what you have and being grateful with what you have. But I believe that pursuing your purpose is walking in your assignment here on earth. So, yeah, that's what really touched me, because there are a number of times where I feel discouraged to continue on a lot of things that I start, because maybe I'm not getting the results that I want at that particular time. And maybe I don't possess as much patience as I should to see things through. But when I receive a DM or I receive a message of someone telling me that something that I said or what I did or a video or a post inspired them to do something or motivated them to do something, or it was something that they needed to hear at that particular point, I understand that the value that I'm bringing to the world with what I'm doing may not be monetary yet, but it is as a source of inspiration for someone to also pursue something that they have been thinking about. So I say this to say, as much as it is really scary, and I know this firsthand, really scary to pursue your dreams, if you want to be selfless about it, think of the value you are going to bring to the people around you, the people who don't even know you, the people who meet you for the first time online, simply because you decided to go after your goal. So what we are just going to do is put some setting spray, and I'm using this one from Golden Rose, and see if everything comes together. Ooh, that tastes so bad. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. So we're going to do some black liner under the eyes, line our lips, and we are done. Okay, that really brought everything together actually. That makeup is glowy. I love that setting spray. That just brought everything together. Everything. Everything.
Everything. Everything. Everything.
I don't know if I should do like a nude center. I feel like that would work well with this look. So I'm just gonna use my NARS concealer here. I'll spread it out with my finger. There we go. I like that. Then we're just gonna go in with my Golden Rose lip gloss. Golden Rose, hint hint. Sponsor your girl with some makeup. I would love to do a full face of Golden Rose. Okay. Now cooking. Now we are cooking.
What happens if I lose my way with the compass and a map I made, looking for my shadow in the dark? What happens if I look for you?
So to round everything up, these are just the few things that have been running through my mind, how I have redefined soft life within my life, how I understand that living in that soft life means I have to put in the work and be accountable for the things I've said I'm gonna do, and to also start being more creative and pursuing my dreams. Because in school, we are not encouraged to be individuals. Rather, we are forced into uniformity. And that works so well when you are working towards a profession. But outside of that, because my chat is always going to be multiple streams of income outside of the workplace. When you get home from your 9 to 5, or before you start your 9 to 5, what are you investing in yourself so that your salary is not going to be your only source of income? That is the word and the question I'm going to leave with you guys. If you've gotten to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you next Sunday.
With a compass and my tennis shoes, and find you holding someone else's heart.